Hey guys, Pastor Todd Richardson here. Wanted to talk to you about loving others. At Morgan Grace Church, we want to be about loving others. In Mark 12, 28 through 34, Jesus was approached by a scribe and he was asked by the scribe, what is the greatest commandment? And Jesus replied, to love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, with everything you have, and to love others as yourself. We want to be about loving others at Morgan Grace Church. What does that look like for us at Morgan Grace Church? That love of God flows out into our love for others, walking alongside each other within the church, encouraging one another within the church, encouraging one another to meet together regularly, meeting together and getting together with one another in intentional relationships outside of our normal gathering times on Sunday evening and maybe our Bible study times on Wednesday night. Holding each other accountable to seeking Christ in our lives and leading lives of faith and repentance. And lastly, I would say faithfully representing Jesus in Morgan, Utah, and serving and loving those in our community. We are going to most look like Christ. We're going to most look like the gospel when we love each other well. The other thing at Morgan Grace Church we want to be about is planting churches. We want to see healthy churches planted in Utah and beyond. And as a member, that means joining with us in that vision to see churches, to see lost people know Jesus, seeking opportunities to share the gospel, the good news of Jesus with people you come into contact with in your everyday life, intentionally being about that in our lives, praying that God would save lost people, that we would see people know Jesus and their lives would be changed forever. Committing to pray about your role in helping start these churches and in coming alongside Morgan Grace Church and seeing more churches in Utah and around the world. Our desire is to be a light in the community by loving others and sharing the gospel faithfully. We do this best together as a church body. Jesus said, by this all people know that you are my disciples if you have love for one another. We make the gospel most visible when we love one another and love our community.